reflection on what we need to do so that we could start to use our abilities, because if we don't do this, we're going to be slaves. Right? Bottom line, mankind is going to be slaves if we don't wake up to what the fuck we are and what we can do, because all they're doing is finding new ways to implement things inside of us so that they can take us out, at the press of a button, or they could erase your memory, or what I'm saying, like they really don't want you to wake up to what you are. And we gotta battle this, and we gotta defeat these people, what I'm saying, by any means, right? And this is why, for people that got strong mentals, I encourage mushrooms. I really do. If you got a strong mental, because if you don't have a strong mental, bro, you're gonna lose your mind. And that's as clear as I could tell you. Like, that's my honest opinion on it. If you don't have a strong mind, you're gonna lose it, and you're gonna be put in the loony bin, because this shit is deep. This shit is really deep. You know what I'm saying? So don't do something that's gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Or something that's gonna make you go crazy. Because as much as people would get excited and they want to see things and they want to experience new things, a lot of these things that we were never taught about can make you question reality, right? And you have to understand and learn that this is not reality. Right? So once you can figure out, that's why I tell y'all this is a video game, because once you understand that, then you can move forward. You have to understand it, you have to accept it, right? And then you have to embrace it. You understand? Because that's the only way you're going to be able to unlock your abilities. You got to embrace this shit and really comprehend what's really going on around here. So think about this. Think about why they hid so much from humanity. Think about why is it such a big problem for them to be honest with us and tell us the truth about humanity, right? They said because people can't handle it. People won't be able to take it, right? Now, what is it exactly, right, that people won't be able to take, right? Like, that's my initial question, right? I know the answer to the question. Now, let me tell y'all a story. Right, I was on one of my journeys, right, and on this particular journey, I needed to understand and I needed to know, what's humanity's biggest secret? Like, what's the big deal? You know what I'm saying? What is it that they don't want us to know so bad? Why are they hiding it from us so much, right? And source showed me exactly what the fuck we were, right? And upon discovering this, this information, I said, oh shit, I'm gonna close that door, I'm gonna lock that door, right? And I'm gonna start dancing, right? Because fuck it, focus on me, y'all. Don't worry about that shit. Focus on me, look at me, I'm dancing, right? And I started to make my dance videos because fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be very hard and very difficult for people to comprehend, right? So this is why I started making my dance videos. Now, today I decided to scroll down my YouTube channel to see, how long I've been doing this, because I really don't know how long I've been doing this. So it turns out I've been doing this for 6 months, right? I started my channel 6 months ago. I made my first video 6 months ago. I got like 337 videos on YouTube, so if you want any information, you can scroll down, you can scroll up. Understand, when I started this channel, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I never really spoke to people before. Like, I never had an audience, right? So I didn't know what I was doing. Nobody taught me this. I watched other people, right? And I learned from other people. And then I started doing it for myself. And here we are 6 months later. I'm not gonna tell you I'm 1,000% comfortable doing this, but I'm gonna tell you that practice makes perfect. So the more you do, the more you learn, and that's the only way to really keep moving up, is to keep practicing your craft, right? So to this day, I still make my videos and I still talk to you guys. So understand, the whole reason behind my dance videos was because when I discovered the reality of what humanity is, it was fucking devastating, right? It was so devastating that I cried. I cried for like, I don't know, 6 weeks, 6, 7 weeks, because I couldn't believe it. You understand? It was like, it was really fucking mind blowing. So every day I would go to work. Like, understand, like I had a full-time job at the time. So every day I would go to work and do what I gotta do, and then I would go home and just fucking cry because I couldn't believe this. You understand? And I'm a pretty strong individual, you know, as far as my mental is concerned. And it's because I've been traumatized so many times in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been traumatized since I was a kid, bro. Like, I've seen so many fucking things. I've experienced so many things. You know what I'm saying? That when this particular subject blew me away, like, you know, it took me about 7 weeks to get over it, right? And to embrace it, to say, you know what? If this is what it is, then tell me what we're capable of. What can we do? Because you can't tell me that this is the reality and that we're just regular fucking people. So with this thought process, I began to learn about the body, right? I began to learn about the poisons that we put into the body. I began to learn about, you know, what's important to take in to the body, and how important meditation is, you know, how important fasting is, and how important it is to get the impurities out your body, because we have a lot of parasites inside of us, and it's from the food that we consume. So in order to really activate, you have to get rid of the parasites. You got to get rid of everything that's not supposed to be there, right? And upon doing this, you know, you really got to focus on your meditations, you know, and really believe, really believe, you know, wholeheartedly that you're capable of doing whatever it is you want to do, right? So 7 weeks of crying because holy shit, man. Like, holy shit, man. You know, I've been working for so long. I've been working for over 25 years. So understand, you telling me I built all this shit for nothing. Right? Like, imagine that, bro. You telling me I built all this shit for nothing. You telling me I went to work, I got up and went to work every day for nothing. For fucking nothing. Like, I can't believe this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is just me, you know, talking, right? Imagine 8 billion people, right? Imagine 8 billion people finding out that you were AI and that you inside of a video game, right? Imagine finding that out. You think anybody's going back to work? Right? Nobody going back to work, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas, man. You understand? And we can't just, it's not like I could just, you know, do it myself, right? Actually, I can't do it myself, but what I'm trying to say is I can't fight the system alone. You understand? Like, it's a very hard fight. Like, once I decided that, you know, I was gonna stop being a slave and really start pushing to build something for me, because what the fuck am I working for somebody else for if I'm a creator? You understand? I'm a creator. I can create, right? So I should be creating something. So let me focus my time and energy on creating something, because this is what I was put here to do, right? And then the more you dig, look, the more you dig, the more you learn. So, excuse me. The more I dug, the more I learned. So I learned about witchcraft. I learned about manipulation. I learned that people can be controlled through forms of witchcraft. I learned people could be manipulated. I learned people's feelings could be manipulated. People could have projections put on them. Like, people could put death spells and kill you and take you out. Like, there's a lot of shit involved in this game that we're unaware of, right? So let me focus on learning the rules to the game, right? Let me learn how to fight back, you know, spiritually first, because, you know, anything that you want to build here, you have to build it in the 5D first, right? And in order to do that, you know, you need to go to the 5D and you need to make shit happen over there so that it can manifest here, right? And this is what a lot of people don't know. Like, a lot of people think just because you say a few affirmations that's what you got to do, and you know that's not the case. Like, you really got to go do this shit over there first, right? And this is the reason why we